in the run.
Well, if you've missed winter, it's coming back, but it's going to be a short-lived visit here because we have a system digging into California tonight, creating a little bit of wind, especially in the North Valley tonight, and it will do so for Fresno County southward. You can see it pushing into Northern California. It looks like there's a lot of energy with this system, but the problem is it's going to go through the backside of California once it finally comes into the Central Valley. So that means it's going to lose a lot of its moisture. Some decent showers developing in Northern California for tonight. But as we take it at Futurecast to show what's going to go on here, is this system will travel through the backside of California, then finally come over to the valley tomorrow afternoon. We're definitely going to get cooler temperatures out of this. We were a little bit cooler today. Some wind and maybe some snow flurries in the Sierra and maybe a sprinkle for the valley. We don't have high expectations for this system here, but at least we're cooling off here. And then it kind of goes over to the coast and pulls back into the Pacific. Then it pushes inland on Wednesday, bringing a lot of moisture to Southern California at that point. But here in the valley, we're probably going to see some clouds once we get about Wednesday from the system once again. Then it's pretty much out of here by the end of the week. But snow levels in the Sierra could drop down to 3,500 feet by tomorrow night. So we could have just a few snow flurries in the foothills, maybe an inch of snow at the highest terrain of the Sierra. Again, not a lot of moisture with the system, and maybe a couple sprinkles Fresno County southward tomorrow afternoon. Nice sunset this evening from our Hedrick Chevrolet Skycam in Clovis, looking towards 168 on Shaw Avenue with the Save Mart Center off in the distance in northeast Fresno, where it is 64 degrees tonight. Winds not too bad here in Fresno. They were picking up just a little bit a while ago, but in the North Valley, we have some winds about 10 to 13 miles an hour for Merced and Madera. The front's kind of like right in between Fresno and Madera because winds are coming from the south, Fresno County southward, and they're not too bad, but we could have winds up to 20 miles an hour tonight in some parts of the valley. Already in the 50s tonight for Merced, 60 degrees in Visalia, Hanford, Lemoore this evening. Just about the entire valley is running several degrees cooler compared to this time yesterday, and thanks to the wind, visibility is not a big issue tonight or tomorrow, actually. We had 65 in Merced, 69 in Fresno, 70 in Porterville, the high of 69 in Fresno, above the average of 61, and we were finally below records today. Today's record, 73, set back in 2016. Air quality is good for most of the valley tomorrow, the exception to Tulare County, where it is moderate, and there are no wood burning restrictions in the valley for tomorrow. You're just asked to burn cleanly if you plan on using your fireplace. Up in the Sierra, possibility of some light showers tomorrow, but look at the overnight lows for tonight. Teens and 20s for the most part, 40s and 50s for afternoon highs. Photo committees, slight chance of a shower tomorrow, highs in the 50s here in the valley. It's just going to be cloudy tomorrow. Temperatures dropping into the 50s valley-wide, actually a little cool for this time of year. Then we'll be in the 60s for a few days, and then once we get to next weekend, the 70s are back, feeling a lot like spring once again. And in the middle of all that, Valentine's Day actually looks not too bad, a high of 66 for the special day on Wednesday.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of sad about the cooler temperatures. I like the spring weather.
It's been nice, but it's still winter on the calendar, so it needs to come back at some point.
It is, so true. All right.